Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Pokémon HeartGold. Last time, we arrived in Olivine City and found out from Silver that the gym leader of Olivine City is taking care of a sick Pokemon inside of the Lighthouse. In this episode, we're going to be tackling the entirety of the Lighthouse. So, take the elevator to the top floor of the light room inside the Lighthouse, and you will see our gym leader, but she's behind a locked door. Luckily, the trip is not wasted as you can get a super potion right here. So, unfortunately, she's behind the locked door. You know, we could talk and we can maybe, help out, but no, we have to go the long way now. So, let's go back down to the first floor. And let us head up through the lighthouse the way we're supposed to, but let's talk to you first. A lot of trainers, huh? Sounds like a good thing for Artemis here. Starting with this gentleman. Gentlemen are, I think this is the first gentleman trainer type that we're actually meeting. Gentlemen give you a lot of money for their battles against them. So it's always good if you have, say, the amulet coin, and this is a bad typing because 1, flying type, 2, Noctowls like to know psychic type moves, but it decided to create an uproar, so it's nothing to worry about. I'm kind of putting Artemis in a lot of harm's way just in order to level her up, but Artemis needs the levels, like badly. So that takes care of the gentleman, Alfred. Alfred? What are you doing out of the Batcave? Sure. Alright, so we can battle him later on in the game. And speaking of trainers we can battle later in the game, we have this sailor. Now, this sailor right here actually calls me a lot while I'm grinding off screen. He's got a Poliwag, but later in the game, after you do a couple of gyms, you'll be able to get yourself a battle against a Poliwhirl, and if I'm remembering correctly, a Poliwrath. If not, then it's just 2 Poliwhirls. So he's already got the 1 Poliwhirl. I don't remember entirely if he has a Poliwrath because it's been a couple months since I've recorded this game. Yeah, that shows you how much in bulk I have. So, discharge. And super effective. There we go. So, that takes care of Sailor Huey. We get 640, and not as much as what we got beforehand. Alright. So yes, we're going to be battling again, and we're going to be battling a lot against Huey. Good part about battling Huey as well, he will give you stat boosting items when you end up beating him. The same goes for youngster Joey, believe it or not. He's not just an annoying kid who likes to talk about his super cool Rattata. Or by this time in the game, it'd be Eradicate. And I'm not joking, it'd be Eradicate. It'd be like a level 34 Eradicate by the time youngster Joey starts calling you. Because there's certain trainers inside this game that will give you stat boosting items. And I am just really setting Artemis into harm's way. But then again, it's Pidgey. Anyway, pretty much there are a couple trainers that will give you stat boosting items like proteins, carbos, zincs, and all that. At the point I'm at in the game, whenever I battle them, and they will always give it to you if you end up winning, I can't use those stat boosting items, so it's a good way to make money, especially if you don't care, because you can get through this game without doing stat boosting items. But stat boosting items only work for so long based on certain levels, as well as based on how many times you can use it per level. But Artemis is now level 27. Really should be using that Macho Brace that I've got. when leveling up my Pokemon. You can get a Macho Brace by going to Goldenrod City and trading a Drowsy for a Machop, which you can use against Whitney for that Machop, since it's normal type. And that Machop will be holding a Macho Brace, which raises the stats that are earned by the Pokemon, but lowers their speed. Pretty good for Pokemon that are already pretty slow. But here we have a gentleman and an odd window right here. So why did I cut right there? Because I had to do something real quick and left it on there for about like 10 minutes. So we got a Growlithe here. Again, putting Artemis in danger. More danger because this Growlithe has Intimidate, not Flash Fire. So break its bricks. Should be doing, yep, does normal damage. Neutral damage, I should say. Oh, another Growlithe. Time to break its bricks. Right. Break its bricks! And second verse, same as the first. A little bit better and a whole lot worse for the gentleman. Gentleman Preston. Oh, you didn't give us nearly as much money. So you might notice that little window right there. You know, the little window where the light's going off? Dumb me doesn't think to jump out that window, because I'm sorry if, you know, jumping out a window doesn't seem like an obvious thing to do in a Pokemon game where you can't jump. Meryl! My, we haven't seen one of these in a long time since Lyra. I wonder how Lyra's doing. Either way, kill the Meryl. My defense! Doesn't really matter though, unless you know Aqua Jet. Not really gonna take advantage of that. Plus also, you're kinda dead. So, there we go. And let us get TM87 Swagger. Swagger raises the attack stat of the opponent, but also causes instant confusion. It's a gamble that you take when you swagger someone because of the fact that it raises their attack stat. Not just by a little bit, but it doubles your attack stat. It's basically a Swords Dance with confusion attached to it. Which is why I'm never going to use Swagger, because I do not have the luck on my side for that. So, right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out how do I get to her. Alright, so I'm thinking, alright, I can maybe there's a path I missed, maybe there's something that I ended up missing. What I ended up missing was the obvious window that you jump out of. I'm sorry that I don't think to jump out a window in a game where I can't jump, and also where, you know, the laws of physics somewhat apply. They don't apply much because you can fly on a small tiny bird, but that's besides the point. And man, I should have cut this out. Looks like we're gonna be stuck here for a while. And I don't want to start the episode over because we're already about 11 minutes in. How many minutes in are we? Let us check. We are about 10 minutes in. Don't worry. This lapse of judgment will go on soon, unless this is also an instance in which I ended up leaving because this recording session was a little bit more interrupted than some of the other ones, which I hate when my... Oh, Huey. Wait, we just battled you. Okay, Huey. We didn't leave the lighthouse. We're literally still inside the lighthouse. So, nothing here. Now, past me. I know this is going to seem unorthodox, but I need you to jump out a window inside the lighthouse. That would be nice. So, we're going to end up cutting to us getting back to where I need to go because I am an idiot. So, back into the lighthouse and out the window. And as you can see, the music dampens, but if you go over this way, there is an item, which is a rare candy. Levels up your Pokemon, but messes with its stats when you end up leveling it up to level 100. There's a reason why Pokemon that are trained naturally are better than Pokemon that are raised to level 100 using nothing but rare candies. Now, one rare candy every once in a while isn't a bad thing, but too many of them, you can run into some problems with a Pokemon's EV stats not doing too well. But we got ourselves another Sailor here. Sailor Kent with a Krabby. Don't worry, Krabby, we'll be bioing you soon enough. So, Aerial Ace. You have good defenses, Krabby, but your special defense is something to be desired. And by that, I mean it is non-existent, especially when you are a Kingler. Especially when you're a Kingler. Right, that takes care of that. And let us send out Annabelle. To fry some crab. Yum, crab. I love crab. It's so good. I've yet to find a seafood that I do not like, actually, if I'm to be quite honest. Me and seafood, we get along just fine, and it agrees with my stomach, which is a doubly win. But go over here and get yourself an ether. And we got another bird keeper right here. Let's see how well we do with this bird keeper. Alright, good to know. Your bird Pokemon are in prime form. Are you going to have a team of nothing but Spearows? I was kidding. I mean, they're more dangerous than Pidgey, but... You know, I shouldn't make fun of Pidgey considering I found a shiny Pidgey in this game while I was training. Don't worry, I'll show that off later on in the project. Oh, yeah, I have a Fira. Okay, this could actually be kind of dangerous. Please don't drill peck me. Good thing flying's neutral on flying. My defense. You could actually make use of lowering my defense. Aerial Ace. There we go. Oh, so close to level up. And another Spearow. So, Aerial Ace. You almost had a team of entirely Spearows. Almost, but you had the one Fearow, so I will forgive you, Mr. Birdkeeper. Meanwhile, Artemis is now level 28. Artemis is catching up. Ah, Dennis. Dennis is your name. Alright, so let us climb on up. Climb up one more ladder. And we got another Sailor. Well, you'll see that I am quite strong, Sailor Terrell. Even though you've got a Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl. Aerial Ace it. Because I have lots and lots of Aerial Aces. Ha ha! Hypnosis is not reliable, as I have learned. Sing is better. And that takes care of Sailor Terrell. Let's go over this way. Get one more Sailor out of the way, and then we can get that item. Sailor Roberto. The Machop? Well, I happen to have just the move to deal with that. Artemis? Aerial Ace. I know you've been using it a lot lately. And it kind of makes you a one-trick pony. But dang if it's not a good trick. Poliwhirl. Always with the Poliwhirls inside this tower. Which is funny, because you'd think there'd be more steel types, since the Olivine City gym is the steel type gym. Times like this, I wish I knew Thunder. Alright. Aerial Ace again. Still faster than you, although I am 10 levels higher, so it is to be expected. What is your last Pokemon? A Machop! Why did you send that out before the Poliwhirl? The Poliwhirl actually took 2 hits. The Machop's gonna take 1. Boom! Decapitated it. I'm horrible. And that takes care of Roberto. Alright. So let us grab this item, which is a Super Repel. Ooh, I could always use those, especially for what is coming up. And here we are inside the tower. My goodness, that's horrible. Pharmacy in Cyanwood City, huh? What do you want me to do? Sure. So, next up, Cyanwood City, which happens to also have a gym there. You're gonna need to have Surf in order to get to Cyanwood City, so go to the Kabuki Theater. Yeah, it's the is it Kabuki? It's called Dance Theater in this game, but I'm pretty sure it's Kabuki. Anyway, go there inside Ecruteak City and get the HM03 Surf. And make sure you have a Pokemon that can learn Surf. Luckily, we have Poseidon, King of the Sea, to do it. Even though this episode has pretty much been entirely on Artemis. I'd love to visit Kanto too. Alright. Well, that sucks. I wanted to go to Kanto. Alright. But let us head now towards a new route. And let us head on our way to Cyanwood City. So, Route 40. And who is this man? Why, it's Cameron, the photographer, of course. That is actually who it is. Battle Frontier, huh? Why, that sounds like a post-game nightmare. Well, I don't want to, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're gonna be heading off to Cyanwood City, so we'll see you all next time.